This is Priestess Satanica, and today I'm going to tell you how to summon a demon. Now, this could be for any reason. This could be for learning. This could be for a guardian. It could even be for demon sex. And yes, it's real. All you gotta do is connect your aura with the being. And you can use sigils, you can use incense, you could use elemental type things on your altar, whatever, during your ritual, a little prayer, you burn it afterwards to help summon, but really the trick is to connecting energies pretty much, and this is a thing I feel not many people explain in depth about, and what I mean by this is, imagine your aura. It's the energy that encases your whole body like a protective shield. It's pretty much your energy, your life force. And what that does is, as you send it through the astral, you can, if you're able to will your energy, I should say, if you can at least mold your energy and shoot your energy out or connect energies with another person, may that be while they're sleeping, you can feel their energies, or you can feel when they're thinking about you because you feel a tingling sensation on a certain part of your body every single time, or you see colors or what they're thinking. You might be able to even do some tarot cards for them, like a tarot reading, and tell them exactly what's going on with their life, and they'll be hella surprised. But what I'm trying to say is, when we summon a demon, first thing we want to do is ask. And by asking, I mean, hello, so-and-so demon, may I summon you, or may I connect with you? And this will be something you'll be doing after you've drawn out the sigil, focused on it, remember it in your mind, call out to them, call out their name, try to send out your energy towards their aura, and connect it. Now this is kind of hard to do, because what you're taking is two different life forces, two different types of beings, completely, and twisting them together, or fusing them, whatever you want to call it, until you're bound, so it's like a connection, like a tunnel, like one person calls you on the cell phone, the other one receives it. It's pretty much that. And you gotta be extremely careful about this, especially if you've never summoned before. There have been people who tend to connect to the wrong entities, or a bad spirit comes through and all the shit in their life goes to shit. You don't want any of that. Now that's bad. There should be signs of confirmation that this demon has, or God has connected with you, such as candle flames flickering an answer every time you ask a question, like flicker once for yes, flicker two for no, or such as seeing apparitions, such as the demons, the spirits, a messenger. For an example, Pazuzu, he's a messenger demon god, and he comes to those in need who heed a very, very special warning. One time I summoned a god without asking permission, and this is something you never want to do. I'll guarantee you that, because sometimes they don't care, sometimes they really, really care about respect. And what resulted in me hearing shaking of the walls banging scared the living fuck out of me. I mean, this sounds like some movie shit, but it happens. And Pazuzu appeared to me in a white, dim white light, kind of like moonlight, and warned me of this mistake. And since then, I've never, ever made that mistake again. I mean, going once through that is enough, and if you've ever had something similar, you would understand the dire need to always ask and await some type of sign, or establish some type of communication, otherwise you gotta forfeit the summoning, because sometimes funky stuff happens, and it will. After you make a connection with this god or demon, you should be able to feel an intense rush of energy. Something feels like, kind of like when your arm goes numb, or your foot and you feel tingling, kind of like that, except around your skin, like a tingling numbness. What I used to do was meditate and go into a very deep trance. And I could travel to the astral. You can control that eventually. It took a while for me. It took me about a year and a half to get used to being traveled to the astral at a decent time. On average, it took me about, at the end there, 10 minutes to travel to the astral. At the beginning, it took me maybe an hour or two. Sometimes it would be 3 hours I'd be in trance just listening to binaural beats or focusing on my breathing, clearing out my mind, everything until my whole body went numb and I was able to connect with beings sometimes, or sometimes I could see the whole house or area and just a grayish translucent glowing. Everything else is black except for maybe alive beings that were shadowed in a red, kind of like a neon outline, but everything else is black. It's weird. There's a lot of stuff to explain when it comes to traveling and connecting with other entities and other worlds. But tune in tomorrow. I do plan to talk about demon sex. Yes. Incubus, succubus, god, demon, whatever you want to summon, spirit entity. It doesn't matter.